Hello Ragnarok fans, and welcome again to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to discuss my grinding build for Crusader, which is good for beginners. So by the time you reach level 60 base level in this game, you will need to do, or you will start doing a lot of these daily grinding stuff to get some base and job experience. And it's important that by that time you are prepared with some grinding set, stats, skills, and etc. And that's what I am going to discuss in this video. Okay, so this is how my Crusader is grinding right now. So I'm grinding level 67 mobs, which still 5 levels below me. So more than 5 levels, then that's the time you already have, start having some experience penalty. Okay, so for now it's still 5 levels below me. So as you can see, I would say it's not that bad. The grinding of the Crusader is not that bad, right? And yeah, especially for a class that is suitable for tanking, I think that this one is not bad, right? So here it is. So first, important notes, make a separate stat and skill presets for grinding. So that's the number one thing that you should be aware of. So in this game, you can make a lot of presets. So you can have up to 3 presets. If you unlock a certain preset, it will require you, on the first preset that you want to unlock, it's usually 20,000 zenny. But for this one, I need 50,000 already. So I will not do that for now. So I have 2 presets, one for tanking and one for grinding. So my preset number 2 is for grinding, and yeah, same thing with my skills. I have 2 presets, 1, 2. So the 3, not yet. I won't unlock it for now. Basically, I only need 2 for now, because my role is tanking on dungeon, and if I'm not tanking, then I need to grind, right, to level up my experience, job, and base experience. Okay, so another important note is always cook and use steam crab food. So what the hell is that food? It's the number 1 food for grinding, okay, in this game. So what does it do is it recovers HP and SP. Okay, so that's a very important thing. So the moment you started grinding or started playing this game, you should have this food already. So if you can see, right, so it recovers HP and SP at the same time. And not only that, it also affects your mercenary. Okay, so that's the most important thing. It also affects your mercenary HP and SP recovery. Okay, so and with that, you will need to do fishing and harvesting daily. Another important note that you need to do, because if you cook this food, it will require you this rock crab, which you acquire through fishing, and white herb, which you also acquire through harvesting. So it's very easy. You can just click here. So fishing, gathering, you click this one, then you click go. It will auto path you to the location where you need to fish or gather. So it's a very basic stuff. Now let's go to the build. So the first thing is mercenaries. Okay, so choose DPS mercenary, preferably a ranger and assassin. And activate only their AoE skills, because if you activate all of their skills, their SP will get depleted easily. That's what happens if you activate all of their skills. For now, because they don't have that good SPH and HP recovery at this point. So as you can see right now, I'm okay with their SP, because I only activated their AoE skills. Okay, so arrow shower, and then tickle control. So let's see what happens if I activate all of them. So you will start noticing that their SP will start to get depleted. So the food is not enough to recover their SP, as you can see, right? So maybe in around 20 minutes, their SP will get depleted already. And if they don't use skills, they're almost useless. At least that I can tell you, these mercenaries. So you will need them to keep on using their skills in this game when you are grinding. So one way to help their SP recovery in the future, if you upgrade the medal, okay, which is this one. So service medal. So mercenary HP and SP recovery every time you upgrade it. But I guess it will take a lot of time for that to happen. So for now, you need to remove first their freaking single target skills. Then maybe later on end game, you can put it back, or maybe when you start crafting a much higher tier steamed crab food, then maybe will be enough to recover their SP, right? So stats and skills. So more on int, and then you need to max Grand Cross, of course. So I'm going to show you now my stats. So I put 20 decks for variable casting to help a little bit on the variable casting. Then we'll also add some attack, etc. But more importantly, should be int. So 88, and then half of my int, I put it in STR. So if you see 88 divided by 2 is 44. So I put it in STR 44. Because the formula for Grand Cross is attack plus M attack divided by 2 times 1000% property for magic damage. Right? So there's that. And if you add int, add will give you 1.5 M attack. While on the other hand, STR will only give you attack plus 1. And on the Grand Cross formula, it's an average of the two. Attack and M attack, right? See? Attack plus M attack divided by 2. So it's an average. So there's that for the stats. And this is the most important one. Equipment. You need to craft Brunak level 50 and then refine it to like plus 6. So I think Brunak level 50 is enough until you reach second, third job, in my opinion, right? Anyway, you'll only use it for grinding. So this is the Brunak plus 6. So if you see the smelting effect level 6, or that's the refine effect plus 6, the M attack increases by 10% of attack. That's also the reason why you need to put some STR in your stats, right? Okay. Yeah, so that's the main equipment that you need to craft. So if you would see, okay, why should I use magical damage food, which is this one? Because Grand Cross is a magical food, right? 15% magic damage. So why should I don't I mean why I'm not using that one? So magic damage, because it's not working. Okay, even this one 15% is also not working for some reason. I'm not sure if it's a bug or what, because it's clearly stated here that Grand Cross is a magic damage. But when I use that food, it's not working. Okay, for some reason. So that's why anyways, I'm not using it. Let me see whether my observation is correct or what. Use. Okay, let's try to eat this shit. Okay, 15% magic damage. You see that my damage is around 7k, right? 7k, 69, 71, 71. See, same thing. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know what's the reason behind why it's not working here. Anyways, I'm not sure if it's a bug or what. So it's not working. Okay, and then Verus score. So this is a new introduction on this version of Ragnarok. So we have this Verus score here where you can put cores which expires 30 days, maximum of 30 days. And I have one here called Traces of God. And what does it do? After casting Grand Cross, it leaves a cross of a starlight, inflicting attack plus M attack 30% magical damage per second to nearby enemies, right? So it's the thing here that you notice tickling the enemy. Okay? So, yeah, that one. So if you see there's a tickling damage after I cast Grand Cross. So that's the one. Okay, see? Because by default, Grand Cross doesn't have that effect. See? 1-5. So it's a very good thing on grinding using the Grand Cross, right? Which makes even the Paladin grinding effectively. So yeah, and that's all about the grinding of Crusader while waiting for it or pushing my Crusader to grind or to reach third job, which is Paladin. Okay, and requires 40 job experience. So therefore, you need to have a really good grinding setup, which you can follow this one, right? For beginners out there. And maybe later on, because Grand Cross consumes a lot of SP, you can also craft SP reduction items here at level 50, which is this one. Mink coat. Okay, that's one. Minus 10%. Minus 8%. Okay, let's go to level 50. So level 50 is enough, right? For grinding set. Negative 10. So negative 5. And another negative 10. So all in all, negative 25% SP consumption. So why I'm not crafting them yet? Because again, it requires a lot of resources, especially Zenny. If I use it to buy those stupid materials, but I'm conserving my Zenny for now. But for heavy spenders in the future on the global version, then it will not be a problem for them crafting equipments. But for me, I'm conserving them. Especially this one. This one is actually a freebie for this server. I mean, private server. This one's a freebie. And I'm reserving it to use for, let's say, a much more valuable item in the future. Yeah. Like, costumes. Okay. And yeah, that's all about it for grinding. Beginner for a Crusader. In order for you to reach third job a little bit faster. And in this game, you will need to do a lot of grinding. That I can tell you. Especially this one. So, monster grinding. Then you will need to kill them. So, because if you do that, oh, look at those stats. See? So, you need to kill a lot of monsters to get these stats. And these are not joke. Percentage stats. This will give a very big difference to your character. So, you'll need to do a lot of grinding in this game. And again, that's all about it. Thank you and bye-bye.